Look around us. The trees, the rivers, the land, the ocean. Are you proud of these sights? Of course you are. But are you proud of what we have done to them? Worldwide record 48.6 million tons of e-waste was generated by 2019. Based on research, estimation shows Malaysia generates 24.5 million tons of e-waste by 2025. Predicted that the total amount of e-waste generated worldwide will reach 67 million tons by 2030. We must do something. Do you know e-waste contains both valuable and hazardous materials that require special handling and recycling methods? Yes! So what is e-waste? Electronic waste or e-waste is a generic term used to describe all type of old, end-of-life, electrical and electronic equipment such as televisions, computer monitors, printers, phones, and any other household appliances.
So, do you know what causes of e-waste? First, ongoing technological advancement. For example, Samsung releases a lot of new models such as new phone Z Flip, Samsung Galaxy Tab series, and also sophisticated laptops and other gadgets. Second, it is cheaper to buy a new devices instead of fixing the broken devices. It is because people had to pay the workers and also their services. Also, the equipment are quite expensive and also hard to find. So the last one is, people like to upgrade to the new latest model when it is released. For example, iPhone. They often release a lot of new phone models and people are so deceived by the greatness of their technology. And then people will buy it and then throw the old devices away even though it is still functional.
You may ask, what's the effects of e-waste? Firstly, toxic chemicals are released into the air. The contamination of the air occurs when e-waste is informally disposed by dismantling, shredding, and melting the materials, releasing dust particles and toxins into the environment, and can cause air pollution and damage the respiratory health. Chronic diseases and cancers are at a higher risk to occur when burning e-waste because it also contains fine particles that can travel thousands of miles and can create numerous health risks for humans and also for animals. Furthermore, heavy metals from waste can cause soil pollution. Both heavy metals and flame retardants can seep directly from e-waste into the soil, causing contamination of underlying groundwater or of crops that may be planted nearby or in the area in the future. And lastly, e-waste can affect the sea animals if thrown away into the sea. In extreme cases, entire river ecosystems have collapsed from uncontrolled e-waste pollution and also long-term exposure to heavy metals. In less severe cases, metals such as lead and cadmium have been shown directly to cause behavioral changes, muscular, neurological degeneration, organ damage, and reproductive problems in marine wildlife. These issues within a polluted wildlife population lead to greater effects within an ecosystem. There are ways to discard e-waste properly. Firstly, give your electronic waste to a certified e-waste recycler. So, working alongside a certified recycler means that you don't have to worry about polluting another nation or risk losing your personal details to criminals. There are some precautions to take before donating or recycling your electronics, including upgrading your computer instead of simply replacing it. Secondly, format all of your personal information from your products before discarding. And lastly, take out the batteries from your gadgets before getting rid of them. Besides, you can sell off your outdated technology. One man's junk is another man's treasure, as the old saying goes. This can be applied to help you get rid of your old electronics. You can tap into online applications like Carousel or even resort to have a garage sale, as this will help you to get rid of your outdated electronics as well as earning some money. And lastly, you can give back to your electronic companies and drop off points. A lot of electronic companies tend to have an exchange policy whereby they take back your old gadgets when you buy a later version, sometimes offering you a discount on your new purchase. A few recycling companies have set up electronic drop-off initiatives with drop-off points for products such as cell phones and tablets, after which they are recycled.
There are several benefits in discarding e-waste properly. When e-waste is recycled, it is not disposed of in a landfill. Instead, the components in the electronic gadgets are separated by the experts to determine whether it is reusable or not. Then the other non-recyclable components are disposed properly, so their harmful impact on the environment is reduced and recoverable. Keeping e-waste out of landfills reduce landfill slides, means fewer microorganisms and plants are disturbed. Recover materials from old electronics that can be used to make a new product can save energy, reduce pollution, reduce greenhouse gas emission, and we can save natural resources as we extracting fewer raw materials from the earth. Reusing e-waste could also help in creating new businesses and employment opportunities. Not all parts in our e-waste is actually a defective item. Some of it can be turned to make a new product that later can be used or sell, creating more and more businesses and employment opportunities that will directly help our economic development.
Just as human waste can pollute our oceans and air, e-waste can take over landfills, pollute developing nations, and leach toxic chemicals into the earth. Just as nations have banded together to fight climate change, water pollution, and save endangered species, it is critical that we band together to make a difference in the spread of e-waste. Hence, each of us must be committed to cutting down the use and waste, reuse and recycle all e-waste.
Understand your e-waste.
Regular trash is not a right place.
Manage your e-waste.
Together, make the world a better place.